like a bullet train.
What's going on, aesthetic addicts? I got a question from my man Phil, who sent me an email just wanting to know what my general thoughts and opinions are on quick weight loss and fat burners that go into that. He basically said that he was thinking about picking up some fat burners and that he was interested in knowing what I thought about it. Are they good? Are they bad? Do they work? Do they not work? Do you kind of relapse and gain more weight? And so I'm kind of here just to give you my honest and just truly transparent opinion on fat burners. If you don't know what a fat burner is, they typically come in pill form in bottles. They can also come in powder, but the pill form is definitely the more common one. He really couldn't have come to the better person to ask this question to, because I have absolutely been to hell and back in regards of fat burners. I have used a ton throughout my fitness life, especially when I was heavier and I was trying to lose weight, especially trying to go for the goal of like, oh, I have a beach trip coming up. I really want to use some fat burners to help me shed 10 pounds or whatever. Fat burners typically have three major components that sometimes lead to burning fat. They are, fat burners will raise your heart rate in the gym. They will also raise your core temperature in the gym, making you sweat more through the use of thermogenics. And they will also decrease your appetite, which will lead to less snacking. My honest opinion about if you should use fat burners or not, I can't give you a straight yes or no. So my answer is yes and no. More heavily on the no, so I'm going to get into that first. Basically, my views of fat burners are they are an easy way out, and it's not always a guaranteed way to lose weight. But if you do happen to lose weight on fat burners, mentally you will know that you always had that aid. When I lost 45, almost 50 pounds, and people would come up to me and ask me how I lost weight and how I did that, and you know, what I used, what pills did I use, you know, things like that. I was goddamn proud to be able to say that I used no fat burners and I just busted my ass in the gym. I was accountable for what I ate, and it was a long and hard process, but I did it without them. And that is absolutely priceless. I wouldn't change that for the world. And that is something that you really have to think about in terms of losing weight and what you want to aid in trying to make that goal. So, just for overall health reasons, I wouldn't really recommend it because there are some very questionable ingredients in fat burners. I know that one of the ones that I used a lot was called Zenadrin. I just can't really recommend using them just, you know, for health reasons. If you are considering using them, I strongly suggest you look on the nutrition label on the back of the bottle, look up every ingredient that they put in there, how much every ingredient has a safe amount to put in your body. Look it up, do the research, don't put anything in your body that you're not sure of. Now, one of the reasons that I say that they can work is kind of like I touched on before. They are thermogenic, which will make you sweat more in the gym, which will make you lose more water weight, which will make you drop pounds on the scale. Now, obviously with water weight, you pretty much gain all of that back when you get home and you drink a ton of water, but hey, sometimes it makes people feel good about themselves too. When you get home from the gym, step on the scale right then and there. Also, they can help in just overall accountability. A lot of people will take these and have the placebo effect of, oh, I don't need to snack anymore. I just have these fat burners that I paid, you know, $40 for about a month's worth of bottle for. So that it can help as well, just in terms of the mental not snacking. And I know myself personally, that's something that I really struggle with as well. They also can help in terms of just kind of overall motivation to get into the gym and change your lifestyle. Some people may take these fat burners and realize, hey, I just took this pill, now I need to go to the gym in 30 minutes like the bottle tells me. They do that 5-6 times a week for 4 weeks. They're now changing their lifestyle because of the fat burners. They're not necessarily losing the weight because of the product, but it's the overall life change that they have done as a response to taking the product. You know, I just spent this money on fat burners, so I feel like, you know, now I need to go into the gym and really make it worth it. And by doing that, you have kind of started to change your lifestyle up. And you have now become a gym goer and a fitness freak and an aesthetic addict, like I preach so much. So if you get that result out of fat burners, and then I can't really say that they're that bad because they have allowed you to change your mindset and change your life for the better. So really, that is my take on it. Do I think that you should be out there buying fat burners and taking them every day, 4 pills a day of them? No, I don't. Do the work, count your calories, count your macros, get into the gym, sweat 6 times a week, and you'll be good to go, man. If you have to take them as an aid, please take them only as a last resort. There probably are some that are better than others, especially better than the ones that I've taken in the past. Do your research. That's all I've got for you. I'm done.